Fit, it's Jess here, bringing you a 30-minute Sculpt class. This class in particular is going to focus specifically on the core. You're definitely going to get some elements of working from head to toe, but it's mostly going to be along the floor. So if you have a mat, and just make sure that you're prepared, as we're going to be working in table, plank, and then we'll have our floor work for abs, obliques, and glutes. My personal favorite way to get started is walkouts to warm the entire body. So we're going to do a wide walkout for our start. So you're going to step out wide, a little bit past hip distance apart, not quite as far apart as your mat. And you're going to reach forward, hinge back into a squat, and then extend, roll down, walk out into a plank. So just for a brief moment, find that strong plank, and then walk it back, and roll it up. After you come back, coming into your squat, you're rolling down. You're aiming for more on the straight side, but you can definitely bend the elbows and knees for that mobility work. Good, deep breaths. Inhales and exhales. Good. Taking your time as we warm up, you're checking in with the body today. Inhales and exhales. Good, we're going to hit 2 more of these. Belly button is in towards the spine. Squeeze into those glutes to find your plank. Good, one more time. Incorporating nice deep breaths throughout. Good, so we are in this plank. Let's take 4 nice deep breaths. Squeezing into those glutes, hands and feet, inhales, exhales. Good, 2 more. Last one. Exhale, release. And then from here, we're in this table. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Cats and cows. Drop the belly arch, release. So again, incorporating nice deep breaths throughout. Down and up. Good. You are checking in with the abdominals. Abs are working to protect the back. Activating through those glutes. Good. All right, so we are going to alternate some table work and plank work, okay? So first piece is you're going to come from your table, extend your left leg. Find that balance, extend your left arm. We're going to work with pointed toes here. You're going to draw the knee and elbows in and extend out. Good. Deep breaths throughout. Good, you're going to hit 3 more of those, making sure you're extending a nice line through. After your last one, out of those 3, now you're going to flex the feet, reach through those fingertips, tap down and up. 10 taps here. 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that going until you get to your 10, reminding you to draw the belly button towards the spine, looking for that nice straight line. Good. Okay, so just remember we did the left leg, right arm. We're going to go back and plank here. Press into the hands, tuck your toes, lengthen back, plank. Good. And then from here, stay on your toes, lift up those hips. So we have this little abdominal crunch here. We're just going to go back and forth, plank, downward dog. Inhale and exhale. So I'm squeezing the glutes to come through that plank. This work we're going to kick up a little bit each time. But first we're checking in. So we're working with the number 10 a lot today. We get a few extra reps in, that's okay. Deep breaths. Good. After that 10, you're going to come down. Remember, you can always hit pause at any point. You can always give yourself a moment for reset. So now, you're going to send your right leg back, left arm, find that balance, point those toes, knee and elbow in for 10. Good, you are crunching in. Deep breaths. Okay, so make sure you're looking a little bit ahead again, that straight line all the way through. You have your 10. Good, after your 10, keeping that extension. Now flex your feet, reach those fingertips. Down and lift up. Good, 2. You got it, 3. Keep lifted, keep long. We're gonna hit 5 more, you got it. 5, deep breaths. 4, and 3. Last 2, slow and controlled, and 1. Okay, so we are back to our plank work. X planks, also a nice favorite of mine. So we're just gonna kick these up. When you lift up those hips, you're tapping back, opposite hand, opposite leg. Good reach. So the goal is, you're doing a little bit of a twist here, but try and lift those hips straight back. So there's that piece of balance here. Good, deep breaths all the way. Squeeze into those glutes, keep that going, about 15 more seconds. Reaching back with control, getting comfortable being on the hands. This is really wonderful to build strength as you move through your plank. Let's hit 3 more. 3, you got it. 2, and 1. Good, knees lower down, let's stretch back into child's pose for this one, let your head relax. Stretch is also very important. Just in general, also for sculpt though, you want to think about lengthening, stretching, that's going to help with overall tone. Good. So for now, let's go back to our tabletop. You're going to come down to the forearms here. Stretch your left leg back. You're going to work with a flexed foot. So we are going to lift and lower right here, up and down. Aiming for 10. 4, 5, 6, keep that going. 7, 8, 2 more. Now from here, keep that leg lifted, curl. So notice here I'm keeping from the hip to the knee in that place. Good, keep going for your 10. So looking for straight line. You want to dial in the use of the abdominals because your back still is long. You're at that diagonal, so you really want to protect the back so you're not arching into the back. After those leg curls, now foot is up towards the ceiling. You are going to pulse, press up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, release. This time we're going directly into the other side. So I'm just going to turn myself so you can see. So as I mentioned before, your back is at this diagonal. Engage those abdominals, hug those arms in. This leg is working. Give some space for your hip that's down. Ready? And begin. Flexing through the foot. Touch those toes down and lift for 10. So reminding you here that everything works. Good, we're doing fantastic right here. Make sure we get to that 10. After the 10, curl, heel to the glutes, send it away. Press away. This is where I'm putting the emphasis here. Lower abdominals. This is where you can build those hamstrings and glutes. Good. After your last curl, now you are pulsing up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Release that down. You can stretch back. Again, your option. You are on a video, so you can always pause, rewind, get back into it. So plank work. You're going to stay in this high plank. Okay, so we're going to go 30 seconds. Knees come through, alternating. Tap out. Knee in, tap out. Good, keep that going. 30 seconds. Again, looking for that back to be long. I'm motivating you here to do your best. Now, because we're kicking it up a little bit, you can bring in that intensity and speed, but also if you go slow and go controlled, you're gonna really work a nice, effective plank, okay? So here, going a little bit slower, you can see, keeping the head in line with the heels all the way down. Good, breathe. We're almost there. 3, 2, and lowering down. Take a little moment for reset for yourself. So these next 3 exercises are really great for the hip. You're also building strength in the abs and the obliques. All right, so right leg is down, right forearm is down. Send your left leg back, left hand is pressing. So I'm pressing away, I'm keeping this lift right here. Pointed toes, okay? Give some space for your hip. So I'm drawing the knee towards the elbow and kicking it away, right here. Add this diagonal. I'm going to show you different angles. You are aiming for 10 here. You don't have to go too far. You only go where your body can support that. Good. So you're crunching in and sending it out. Good. After your 10, maintain that side position. Fire hydrants are coming down and then lift up. So this is a little bit different because we're on one side. So that side lift is going to give you a little bit different work here. Keep going for that 10. All right, now this is my personal favorite for the glutes, hips, thighs. So we're in this position. Inside of the knee points down. You're gonna draw it to the same knee. Keep your bend, the same elbow I mean. So knee to the elbow. And then swoop it back. So you're hitting that curled position. In dance, it is called an attitude. So you're working with that leg lift as you draw it towards your elbow and then swoop back. Remember, you don't have to go too far. Deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Good. After you hit your 10th one, let's come down and we're going to do the other side. Just going to turn myself so you can see. So right leg extends back. Right arm long, come down to the left forearm so you are angled to that side. Bend the knee to the elbow, kick it out. In. So you're getting this nice crunch here. In, kick away. Good, deep breaths. Right here. Yes, using those inhales and exhales. That will help you stay lifted, stay long. Good, after your 10, you are drawing that knee in, swoop it out to the side right here. Pointed toes. All right? So again, only go far as to where you can support it. If the whole rest of the body is kind of flapping around and feeling disoriented, perhaps you've gone too far. So really just listen to your body. Okay, now we're back here. Knee goes to that same elbow, keep that bend. Bring it back. This is working here, abs, obliques, keep everything tight here, we got it. You're aiming for your 10. Doing fantastic. Getting 10, 3, 2, and 1. Good. So last plank, downward dog, we're gonna do a lifted table. You can also do any other variation. This is really great to fire up the lower abs, glutes. I'm intentionally going to engage those areas in order to keep them working in this hold. All right, so you're in this table. Scoop out the belly, find those low abs, tuck the toes. So I'm gonna lift the table here, my back is long. I'm gonna send my hips back, lift up. Now we start to get this crunch. Really draw the belly button in towards the spine, so I'm back here. This is also great for functional fitness, flexibility. Down and lift. Inhales, exhales. You're aiming for your 10. Good, keep it going. Reminding you that we're working with 10. You can always repeat to get another set in. You can also repeat it so you get a full hour workout. If you feel like you want to get some more reps in, just repeat. Okay, so you're at your 10th. Good. Let's lower down, stretch back, child's pose, wiggle into those hips. Good. All right, so we're at about the halfway mark. We're gonna come down to the floor. We are alternating abs with glute work. All right? So back is filled out along the floor. You are checking in. So first piece here, we're gonna do an in and out crunch. We're gonna work with flexed feet. It's important not to drop the heels. You wanna keep this lift, active engagement. We want everything to feel alive and working. Hands are back behind the head, elbows out. You are drawing the nose to the knee. crunching in and sending it away. Now you don't have to go too far out and in. Okay, so you are pressing away. I always like to use, you know, just the saying, or if you're like here at Healthy Fit or doing the leg press machine, you are pressing directly away and in. Good, keep that going. Again, we are aiming for 10. If you did your 10, next piece is you're going to lift up, flex the feet, arms are over the head. Let's do ballet arms, so the arms are rounded. And you're going to crunch up, tapping shins or ankles, overhead. Good, 2, 3, you got it, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good, 2 more, 9, 10, oblique twist, stay lifted, we're crossing over, 1, you got it, each side is a single, all right? So we're getting 20 total here, keep lifted. Inhales and exhales, 8, 9, 10, good. Lower the head down, arms are by your sides. Let's tippy toe the feet in, lift up the heels, little glute bridge work here. Legs are about hip distance apart. We come down and then press up, lift. Good, 2, deep breaths, 3, we're doing fabulous, 4, 5, working those calves on those heels, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it up, 10, knees come out, 1, and in, 2, you got it, 3, 4, belly button in, 5, breathe, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, good, lower down, hug those knees in just for a brief moment. Okay, so we have a whole ab and glute series. You're gonna step your left foot down, extend the right leg. So first here we're working with a crunch. Option to keep it here, or for a little more challenge, you're bringing it along the floor. Okay, so we are crunching up, arms and the legs sweep away. Good, 1, we're going for 10, 2, you got it, 3, 4, breathe, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold that leg with that right hand. So right leg, right hand, arm working, left hand behind the head. Let the leg float up from here. Good. 1, deep breaths. 2, stay lifted, hold. 3, you got it. 4, 5, flex those feet. 6, doing great. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, 10. Good. Right leg stays lifted. Left foot down. Combo glute bridge with a roll up. Single leg glute bridge. So, just going to show you first. You're going to press up. When you start to roll it down, you are either doing a crunch, arms and leg are going the same way, or you are pressing up to roll up here, and then come down, and then do that glute bridge again. Ready? Here we go. Press up, down, roll it up. Keep the flexed foot, keep that hover down. 2. Good, you got it. 3. Keep that moving. 4. We're counting for 10. Now this is something I wanted to make a point of. It's easy sometimes to get wrapped up in the momentum where we can go super fast. It gives us a press up and a roll up. See if you can go slow and controlled, challenge yourself, okay? Once you get to your 10th roll up, I'm gonna meet you here in this seated position. So this leg is still hovering, it's still working. Hands are back, all right? You can bend the elbows, abs are engaged, leg goes up, down, out, in. For 2. Good, keep that going. 3, I'm gonna show you a side view. 4, stay lifted, 5, breathe, 6, keep that going, work that hip, try and control that knee that's up, you got it, aiming for 10 right here. Good, after your last one, rolling all the way down, meeting me here. We're gonna set up for the other side. All right, so working with the left leg lifted, option to bend the right knee, or we're extending it along the floor. Flex your feet. We're doing a crunch, down and up. Ready? Here we go, lift. 1, deep breath. 2, you got it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holding that leg up. Right hand is behind the head, elbow out. Let the leg float up, down and up. 1. Good. Keep that back foot up along the floor. Inhales and exhales. We're aiming for 10 here. Make sure you're counting. Make sure you're being true to your movements here. Good. After that 10th one, you're placing that foot down, single leg, glute bridge, roll up. Ready? 3, 2, and begin. So I'm going to show you the difference between, it's easy to kind of just kick it up and roll up, but if I roll down and then separate that, press up, down, and then roll, and then come back up, you don't have to make it too robotic either, but try and find a little brief hold in between. So you're aiming for your 10. Ladies, you got this, motivating you to do your best. Good, so after your 10th one, you are rolling up to meet me here. Okay, give me another moment here. All right, so abs are engaged, walk those hands back. You can work with a bend in the elbow. Legs go up, down, out, in for 1. Keep it going, 2. So I mentioned here you want to control this knee. So if it's kind of moving along with it, try and point it up. It might mean you're not going out as far. It may mean you need to dial in those abdominals a little bit more. Deep breaths. In and out. You can do this. Good, after your 10th one, just coming up, bring the soles of the feet together, rounding down. Good. So we're gonna do a little bit of work on the side, inner, outer, hip and thigh work. You get a little moment to be on one side. This is actually a great way to strengthen abs and obliques. So you're on this forearm here, rib cage lifted, belly button is in towards the spine, lower leg is bent. Let's work with a flexed foot here, up, press down. Good, keep that control, lift, lift. So I'm emphasizing my press down, I'm not dropping into the leg, I'm still keeping space here. That's gonna depend on range of motion. Okay, bodies are shaped differently, all sorts of factors. You find what works best for you. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Okay, so you are working with what you got, and it's fabulous. Okay, so after your 10th one, we are swinging it front and back. Front and back is 1. We're here, 2. Good, 3. There's gonna be a little bit of movement in the torso, that's fine. Again, you are working here. This isn't a hold, you're keeping lifted. Inhales and exhales. Good, nice and controlled. So you're getting 10 here. Good. After your 10th one, let's step that foot down in front. Now we're gonna work with that lower leg. Flex the foot here, leg comes up and down. Here we go, 1, down, 2. Good, 3. Deep breaths, 4, 5, 6, you got it, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep it lifted, little circles right here. Circle, circle. Good. Yes, we're staying lifted, stay long throughout this. Good, reverse your direction, circle, circle. 3, 2, and 1, release that down. So we are doing a side plank with a press up of the foot. So option could be here, you can also be on the hand can be at your hip, it can also lift. So we are pressing up, hip dip, lower down, 2, good, 3, right here, 4, 5, keep it going, 6, reach those fingertips up, 7, 8, come on, you got this, 9, and 10. Good, lower that down. You can relax your lower arm, bend the knee, draw the heel back, just a little bit of stretch here. We have the other side to do. So again, this is a short but sweet sculpt class, a little bit of everything in here. So it's kind of nice if you want to fit something in, you can use it as a finisher. You can pair it with some cardio, weight training. Okay, so we got the other side, ready? Up and down, press, lift, aiming for 10, belly button is in. So you are working with this lift here. This is a great way to build strength in a side plank. This is also a great modification too. If you're doing side plank in a class and you want to build that strength, again, it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. You're listening into your body and you're listening in each day. So after the 10 leg lifts, we swing it front and back for 1. Good, deep breaths, 2. You got it, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep it going, 7, 8, 9, after your 10, bend that knee, step the foot down, and then extend that lower leg, flex your foot up and down. Here we go. So you are checking in to make sure that we're not collapsing into the upper body. Also, ear is not relaxing down to the shoulder. There's space. Good. Lift and lower. You're working to press that foot in. It's all about what can stabilize here too. Okay, so after your 10, keep it lifted, little circles. I also find this can be a good massage. These muscles along the outside, outer hip and thigh can be really tight. So listen in too. Circle other way. Like a foam roller. Breathe. Good. And let's lower down. Working on that press up for plank. And hips lift and lower. Ready? Here we go. Up and down. Flex the foot. You're also getting that bottom leg ready for when you are stacking into your side plank. Good, ladies. Keep it going. We're almost there. 5. Motivating you here. 4. Breathe. 3. Last 2. And 1. Good. Lowering down. Bend the knee. Draw the heel back. Just a little bit of circling movements here. Good. Breathe. All right, so let's come up, just a little bit of stretch right here. Okay, so we're gonna fold the legs in. Let's lift up, reach on up here. Coming down, twisting to one side, prop those back fingertips up. Find that nice lift and then rotation. Shoulders are relaxed, away from the ears. Good, inhales, exhales, and lifting up. Rotating to the other side, coming across. Again, this can be nice to pair with some cardio, some weight training. This is all floor work, so you can customize it. You can also repeat again. And let's coming up center. Inhale and exhale. Deep breaths. And as always, ladies of Healthy Fit, it's nice to work with you through the video, but give yourself a hug, a pat on the back. Thank yourself for your hard work. Thank you for joining me in this Core Sculpt short 30-minute class. I hope to see you again soon. Take care now, be safe and well.